Hi everyone, I'm so back with week 8. So this is the 18th of February until the 25th. And for this week, I sort of wanted to use something a little bit different. And so I was going through all my different collections and stuff, and I was thinking, what can I use up here? And what I did have a lot of is the Simply the Best collection from Pink Fresh Studio, which I love. And I love Pink Fresh because I just think they're very realistic and very like, I don't know, they're just down to earth sort of things. And I just love all the little quotes and stuff that they have. So I really love using them, but they come with a lot of stuff and they do last for a long time. They don't come with like traditional cut parts. They come with like odd little shapes and sizes and bits and things. So it's quite nice to use because you can use up a load of little bits, but they do come with a lot of stuff. So I had this whole bag full of this collection. I think I've used it before for last year, but I haven't used it since. So I wanted to sort of get some of it used up. It didn't even touch the size, in all honesty. There's still absolutely loads left, but it's a little bit gone. So I thought this was perfect for this week because I didn't really do loads this week. I did a few little bits and pieces, but nothing major. So I thought I'd be able to take advantage of, embellishing and, using up some little bits. So the first photo that's going to go in the top right is Joe made a Sunday dinner on the Sunday, which was really nice. It's one of his favourite things to do now on a Sunday, is to make a full-blown Sunday dinner just with the two of us. It's a lot of work, but he likes doing it, so I let him do it most of the time. And it was really nice, as I just took a photo of it. And I'm just going to use that everyday favourite cut part that I have, and then I do use a little sticker that says high five. So I do also have the stickers, the 6x12 stickers that come with this collection as well. I just like them. I really like the Pink Fresh Studio stickers. I just think they're great with all the little word stickers and little embellishments and stuff. So the washi tape that I'm also using is just this like a chevron grey one. I think I got from Wilko's quite a few years ago. And then I've also got this paper that's, it's like a wood, it's a wood. I think it's got wood in the title of it. But it's almost like an outdoorsy one, but I just thought it matched the colours of this collection because it's very greens, blues, a few bits of reds and also greys. So I just thought that matched quite nicely. So I'm using that one. And I got that from Poundland a fair few years ago. So then the next 6x4 photo is me with my friend's bunny. He's called Larry. I've shown him quite a few times actually. He's so cute. He's like a cat or a dog. He actually listens to my friend and follows around the house and stuff like that. And he's just so adorable. So he came for cuddles and he just stayed with me for a while. So I just got, it's not a very flattering picture. I had no makeup on or anything because we were going to the spa. So I had a face, just clean face, but I took a picture for Joe basically to send him the photo, but I just thought it was cute, so I put some washi tape at the bottom. I used one of this, I had like a sheet full of labels and tags, and I used the bit that was on the side, so there wasn't quite a tag, but I didn't want to waste it, so I just used that as like a label and just used the word that says friends on there. Then the last photo is a picture of the spa room. So we booked this spa sort of deal a couple of months back actually. It was like a facial and a massage. So it was like an hour-long treatment. So 30 minutes massage, 30 minutes facial. And it was like £50 or something like that. So it was really decent. And we all went. And so I just took a picture of the room basically because it was all nice and it always looks nice and relaxing and stuff, so I just thought I'd put that in there just to remember our time. And I'm going to again use some washi tape. I'm going to use that big Enjoy cut apart, and I'm also going to put a little round sticker next to it as well, just so I can write the date or something in there. And in the middle section, I don't really have anything to go in there. I didn't really have any photos. I didn't really know what to do, so I thought I'd use up some bits and pieces. So the first one at the very top, I'm going to use a cut apart that says enjoying this, and it has like load of different little elements on there, but I can write a little bit about it. I'll probably write about Joe making Sunday dinner and going to the spa and things on the, I think it was a Wednesday. I think it was a Wednesday that we went to the spa, so I can write a little bit on there. And I'm also just going to use again one of the little tag pieces as well, just to use that up. Then this cut apart is a blank one basically, just had all these squares on one side and then the other side was just pattern paper. So I thought I'd use that up and I'm just going to find something to put on it, and I decided on using that recorded cut apart just because it's got the days of the week and stuff on there, and I just thought that was quite nice. It's quite nice to break it up and things and use, sometimes it's just nice to use things that you don't just use it rather than overthinking it and going through all of them and trying to find the best one, is just to use it, because it always matches at the end of the day. So I was quite happy with using that one up. Then the cut apart, the third one, I actually did have a business card from the place that we went, and it had like facial recommendations, so some of the products and stuff that you can buy that they recommended for us. So I thought I'd include that. And it was actually the best facial I've ever had. It was really good. It wasn't just putting things on your face and then rubbing it off again. It was, they had like a steam machine, and she had like this like vibrating thing that went on my face and all sorts. And yeah, and she was like looking at my skin like under a microscope and stuff like that. So I just thought it was actually a really good facial. I've never had anything like that before. It's literally just been normally rubbing stuff on and then washing it off again, which is nice. It's fine, but it's they just felt like this did more, and it definitely helped with like the dry skin that I've got with this winter. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm just going to put that recommendation little business card on there and use the greatest of all time sticker that I had. And in the bottom cut apart, I've got one more thing that I wanted to use, which was a cut apart that had also about friends and stuff. It says like good friends together, meet up, hang out, all that. So that just matched it quite nicely, because there was 4 of us that went for this spa. So yeah, I just enjoyed it. And as I said, we went over to my friend's house before. We had something to eat and things like that. So it was just a nice afternoon that we spent together over there. And then just for my title card, because I didn't really have much thought about what to do really. I just knew obviously I had to cover the pink up, so obviously I used some paper to go on top of that, and then I just used some random little embellishments. I just keep it quite simple, and I actually do use a cut apart that says keeping it simple, just because I can get quite carried away sometimes and try and use too much, and actually sometimes it just looks better. The less is more really sometimes. So I just use like a keeping it simple cut apart, a little ace square one, some washi tape, and then one of this, there was like some starred paper. I'm not really sure where it came from. I don't know. It didn't have anything on the bottom, I don't know where it came from. It's just a nice little starred paper, so I thought I'd put the dates on there. So you'll see me put together this title card. But yeah, so as I said, this was probably the busiest part of my week. The end, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was working anyway, so I didn't really have much going on. But I do try and fill the gaps. There's a bit, I always feel like there's always something going on, and just sometimes you get caught up in like what's worth documenting. And sometimes in these weeks where you don't have like big life events, it's always good to document the little things, because it's just, they're the things sometimes I look back and go, oh, I remember that, or, can't believe that's where what I used to do, and all that sort of stuff. I just think it's always good to document everything really, even if you've got a slow week. Just something that's like taken up your week. So you'll see in my next part what sort of things I got up to when I didn't really do anything apart from working. There's only so many pictures you can take of the same work screen and stuff like that all together. So I don't always want to include work unless something major's happened at work. I try not to put too much of work in there, because it's a little boring. As I said, you do it every day pretty much, and you don't want to include it all the time in your project life unless something major's going on or whatever. But that's just like a given, I suppose, going to work and stuff. But I try not to document unless it's been, as I said, a particularly bad or particularly good week or something like that. I'll just leave work out of it, and I'll just try and think of what I've done. I mean, I've seen that most people, write about what they're reading or what they're watching or something like that, and I have thought about doing that, and I keep meaning to actually do like a page in my project life about the books that I've read that year, or films that I've watched that year or something like that, just to keep a record really. I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to keeping records of things. I love tracking things. Like I track there's like apps that you can track all the flights that you've been on, how many miles you've done. I like to track on the maps where I've been. Like every time I go to a new place, I'll put it on my map and say that, put a little pin in it and stuff on Google Maps and things. And I like to note like hotels and stuff. I like to note which hotels I've stayed in and all them sort of things, and like all these different things. I just like to keep track of things. It's just I don't know, it's like a collection thing to me. I love collecting things, and I find it very satisfying to tick things off and to sort of experience new things and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I like to keep as you can see, I like to take a lot of photos and I like to document as much as I possibly can in everything. So I'm just going to stamp the dates on that little starred paper and put it in, and that is pretty much everything for this part of the week. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back with part 2 shortly. Thank you very much. Bye.